I've lost my spark over the last couple weeks, if I'm being honest. I've been really, really, really sad and not doing well. Yesterday, I just took the entire day to rot in bed, and although that didn't make me feel great, I think it was necessary. Definitely feeling a little more energized today. I ended up waking up early today at like 6 a.m. because I slept so much yesterday that I didn't need as much sleep last night. So I got up early. I spent like 30 minutes journaling. I called my mom and I just like cried on the phone to her for like an hour, and I honestly like needed that. I just needed a good cry. And although I'm not feeling great, I just want to spend the day like getting my spark back and feeling better, because right now I just honestly feel like garbage. Self-care, yes, it can be like rotting in bed and allowing yourself to ignore your responsibilities for a day, but self-care ultimately is like doing things that will make you happy in the long term. And something that will make me happy in the long term is getting my taxes done. So I think it's going to be a really good day. I'm excited. I just finished reading 25 pages of The Bee Sting. That book is so good. It's very, very slow, but I really do appreciate the writing style and like the craftsmanship of it. I just feel like it is gorgeous writing. It's kind of how I felt about Intermezzo by Sally Rooney, where I was like, I'm not like completely indulged and needing to flip the page, but when I sit down and I give it the attention it needs, it truly is like a work of art, and I really appreciate it. Anyways, so if you're thinking of reading The Bee Sting, I'm only halfway through, but I'm a fan so far. I'm going to clean up our living room a bit just before I head out, because I kind of make a mess of it. Like, I swear to God, I could walk into a room and it would become messy. I'm like a blanket person, so I'm always grabbing different blankets and like different pillows, and it makes our living room look really, really messy even when it isn't. So I'm going to clean that up and then head out to do a couple errands outside the house, so that when I get back, the entire place is like clean and ready for me to craft and be creative and junk journal. Okay, low-key, that was kind of uneventful. I thought there was going to be a lot more, like, washi tape and things like that, but I didn't really find any, and they also didn't have the highlighters that I like, so I ended up just getting, like, 2 things. I'll show you them when I get home, but don't expect a big haul, because I didn't have one. I'm kind of sad because I actually have money left in my budget this week to spend, and I was hoping to spend it, like, all on junk journaling things, but I didn't want to, like, spend my money just to spend it, so I'm happy I, like, evaluated and just, like, I think I spent, like, $4, but it's still good. I might stop at Dollarama to get some things, but I don't know. I feel like I have enough. I can make something work with, like, what we got, so I think I'm gonna do that. we are at my most anticipated part of the vlog. I don't know if it's yours, but we are going to junk journal. So I had a couple questions about what I use for my junk journal, and all of my journals are inside this Louise Carmen notebook. It's very bougie. This is probably like the most like extravagant bougie designer thing that I own, probably. But I'm gonna do an entire journal tour another time. But my junk journal is this one. So I just slip it off the string here when I go to use it, just because I don't want to risk getting like glue or anything on this leather because it's gorgeous and I don't feel like ruining it. But this is my junk journal currently. It's really cute. This is a little graphic that I found in a New Yorker magazine. And then I put it on there. This is a piece of like patterned paper I found on Pinterest, and I just printed it off, and then just some like stickers around it. And this is the back of it. This is also a little design I found on Pinterest that I just printed off and put on the back. And this is actually a relatively new junk journal, so I'm only on page like 3 of it, I'm pretty sure. I have this little spread, which is just when me and my friend ordered sushi takeout the other night. I made a little spread. And then I have this spread, which are just some fun things I've done around my city lately. I have a receipt from my boyfriend, Jeremy, got me some flowers. Jer took me out to the Museum of Nature recently, and so I cut out some of the pictures from the map of like the museum, and those are what these are. This is a little coffee, what are those things called that like protect your hand from the hot temperature, from Happy Go. And then this is a receipt from Staples when I printed out just some fun things that I use for my junk journal, actually. But yeah, I want to do another spread. I have some little things here. Oh, first I'll show you what I got when I went to Midori today. This was kind of expensive. This was $1.95, but it's only like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like 5 big stickers and some smaller ones. It was kind of expensive, but I really, really liked every single one. So I was like, you know what? It's worth it. It's just this little set here. I think it's really cute. It says, "Shine, you are star." Something I love about Midori is they have just like really poorly translated notebooks and like posters and things. It's like really poorly translated to English things, and I find them very endearing. Like, "Shine, you are star." Like, that's so cute. I love it. The second thing I got was, this is $4.75, which I thought, again, was kind of expensive for what it was, but it's just like 10 little cutout like mini doilies almost, except for this is the first thing that I saw that I was like, no, I want to buy that for sure, because I just think that these add so much to a spread. Like, I don't think you need any like fancy things to junk journal. I mostly just use like actual junk, but I do think having some fun little bits and bobs is like, I don't know, I think it's fun sometimes, but like I think those will add like a lot to a spread. So I'm going to use a couple of those today. That'll be fun. Some things I kind of want to junk journal with today, though, are I have a couple takeout menus. We went to this deli in my hometown, Lenny's Deli in like Sydenham, Ontario. There's going to be like one person in the world who knows where that is. But we went there the other day, so I grabbed the takeout menu. So I might put this in there. I also have this sticker. Jer recently got a bike from this like co-op called Yellow Bike Action in Kingston. Really cool place. I'd recommend it if you are in need of a bike and you're in Kingston or surrounding area. Really, really great place. He got like a used bike for like $200, I think it was, and he like fixed it up, made it ride nicely. It was awesome. I also have, I have the receipt from Lenny's Deli as well, and then I also have this takeout menu from our favorite Greek place in Ottawa called Greek Souvlaki Shack, so I might use that. I also have the paper from our Greek Souvlaki Shack pita. Some of it has like food on it though. You guys are gonna be like, you're disgusting, but it's mostly clean, so I'm just gonna like cut the parts that are like don't have food on them. I also have this thing that says Diaries of Creativity. I recently redid my intro on my main channel, and I have like this envelope and like hearts. I'll put the intro here actually. Here's my new intro. Okay, did you enjoy that? I hope you did. But I have like the pieces from that I might junk journal with. Anyways, I'm gonna stop yapping about what I'm gonna junk journal with and actually start junk journaling. I think I'm gonna put on a movie or something while we do it. I'm not really watching a show right now. Ooh, I see that Temptation Island is on Netflix. Okay, that's what I'm gonna watch.
Okay, couples.
I love any, like, shitty TV show, like, reality show. I love them. Okay, I'm gonna go do this now. I'm excited. Okay, I finished up my first spread here. This is how it's looking. I'm actually so happy with it. I just have the like pita wrapper here in the background, which I think looks so cute. I'm so happy I kept that. I feel like people are going to comment and be like, you're literally disgusting. But I don't know. I feel like it's not gross. There was like basically no food on it. And I cut out the part that had like some crumbs on it. I don't know. Let me know if this is gross. I have the Greek Souvlaki Shack takeout menu here. I have our receipt from Lenny's Deli. I have the breakfast menu from Lenny's Deli. And then I have this little cutout from the Greek Souvlaki Shack menu. I also have this little coffee pot pouring into a cup. I cut that out and made that for a recent reel on my Instagram. And I thought this is a perfect spot to use it above the little breakfast menu. But yeah, this is the first little spread. I want to make another one. I'm having so much fun. Okay, and I just finished this one. This is kind of a mismatch of a bunch of stuff from our trip to Italy and France. This is like a bunch of like different things. For example, we have like our ticket for the gondola in Venice, I think here. And then we have a Milan, what is this called? Like a Milan like subway pass. We have an Ez like garden pass. This like cutlery holder from a restaurant in Dijon, I believe. And then the background of this is actually a sandwich spot that we went to in Milan that was across from our Airbnb, and we loved it. And then I just have some like cutouts that I got printed, and then I just like cut them out like little pictures. I have like a little croissant. I have this little cute snail sticker, some oranges, and then this is just like a little thing of wine that I found in a magazine or something that I cut out a while ago. So yeah, I'm happy with that too. My table is officially a mess, but I feel like I'm really happy with these two spreads. They're really different from each other, but they're great. I feel like I have to remind myself that like junk journaling is meant to be junk, and sometimes I feel really shitty about myself because I'm like, oh, I don't have the cool stickers and the cool things, and I actually didn't even use either of the things that I purchased in this junk journaling session. I just realized, which is fine. I didn't need to use them today. I got them for like any junk journaling I want to do, but just a reminder that if you like feel like pressure to spend a lot of money on junk journaling, this spread probably costed me, I guess, probably around 25 cents to print this sheet where I had these on here, but I got like I had like an entire sheet full of these, so like each of these stickers was probably more than 25 stickers, so like less than a cent each, and then that's it, and then just like glue, and that's all this is. Yeah, so just if you're feeling like you have to spend a lot of money in order to craft and do junk journaling, I feel like we need to remind ourselves that like junk journaling is supposed to be junk, not like a bunch of perfectly curated stickers from all the different small businesses, and I would love that, and I love to support every small business and their sticker sheets, but we can't always, Sometimes we just gotta use receipts and pita wraps that might still have a little bit of food on them. Please, I still need to know if you think that's disgusting. I think it's not disgusting, but I'm curious. I just love how it looks. Anyways, that is all today. My goal of today in this vlog was to feel like I had my spark back, and I honestly feel like that. I feel like we had such a wholesome day together. I'm so happy. Yesterday, I was like crying in bed all day, and today I feel on top of the world. Amazing. So that's just great. I'm just so content getting that content planning out of the way and getting like my taxes out of the way and all that stuff feels amazing. I feel like my brain just got like a cleanse, and then ending the day with like no scrolling and just fully doing some crafts felt so good. So thank you so much for being here. If you're interested in seeing me do more like junk journaling crafty things on this channel, please let me know, because I am a very crafty girl and I'd love to share it if you're interested in seeing it. But thank you so much. I do not take for granted the fact that you took time out of your day to watch this video. I appreciate you so much, and I love you. Bye!